Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about I Love Lucy. More specifically about the last episode of season 1 of I Love Lucy. It's one that I know you probably love so much. I really love it. But if you're a fan of I Love Lucy, other classic TV shows and movies, thumbs up this video as well as subscribe to the channel. It's free and it helps out so much. Now, the episode's called Ricky Asks for a Raise. It aired June of 52, that is, 1952. And this is one where Ricky loses his job after asking his boss, Mr. Littlefield, for a raise. He decides to absolutely quit. Now, Lucy comes up with a plan along with Ethel and Fred to go to the club and try to make Ricky seem more popular than he really is. They make reservations pretending to be all these people, and they book the entire club where no one else can book another seat to basically view the next show. Now, when the show is about to begin, they come in and they do some quick changes back and forth into different outfits, pretending they're different people and saying how surprised they are when they find out that Ricky is no longer playing there. Mr. Littlefield finds out, he freaks out because he of course wants to make that money, and then decides at the end to hire Ricky back. And there's a little surprise ending when Ricky believes that he is more popular than he actually is and doesn't even want to go back to Mr. Littlefield. Of course, in the next episode, we see that he's back at the club. So, of course, he probably went and asked for his job back and he probably got it. It worked out, of course. That's what we're led to believe. But I want to point to you something after the episode that played. If you saw this originally when it aired for the first time, June 9th, 1952. And that is right at the end, they had a little rare clip of Lucy and Ricky at the apartment. They're in the bedroom and they're trying to close this trunk. Now, they're really trying with all their might to close it and to lock it because it seems like they're going on a trip. Now, what's really interesting about this clip is that both Ricky and Lucy finally close the trunk, they sit on it, and they look at us. They break the fourth wall and they talk to the audience, which is unheard of. Like, this really never happens on I Love Lucy. And what do they essentially do? They say they're going on vacation. Why? Because it's the last episode of I Love Lucy before they take a little bit of a hiatus, couple months off, a little bit of a break before they start in season 2 again. And what do they also do? They promote Philip Morris. Now, if you don't know, Philip Morris, the cigarette company, was very popular at the time, and they essentially paid for the entire show. They made a deal with Desilu and the head honchos, of course, at CBS that they would pay for the show as long as I Love Lucy, seen by so many people, would plug the cigarettes so they would sell more cigarettes, right? That's how ads work. And so what happened is they were really plugging people. They smoked in this 1 minute little snippet telling people, hey, call for Philip Morris, smoke the best cigarette in America. And it was kind of surprising to see because essentially it was a big advertising campaign. That was 75% of the 1 minute snippet. And then the other one was saying, hey, we'll come back in a little bit. So you have, 20 seconds or so of them trying to close the trunk. And then you have maybe another 20 seconds of them just saying that they're leaving. And then the rest of it is essentially them saying, smoke the cigarettes, they're so good, they're so tasty, and so forth. Not only that, but they also mentioned another TV show called My Little Margie. It came out in 1952. It was a summer replacement for I Love Lucy, kind of like something you can watch until I Love Lucy comes back again. And they kept telling people to smoke the cigarettes of their sponsor, Philip Morris. Now, they only showed this in the original broadcast of this episode, and you can only watch it essentially in very rare circumstances. They don't play this on rerun at all. So my question to you is, have you seen this before? Or is this the first time that you see Lucy and Ricky in this capacity? It's really cool. They break the fourth wall. They're actually looking at us, the audience. It's very rare that this ever happens, but they're on the I Love Lucy set, which makes it even more surprising. Again, not a common occurrence. I'd love to know your thoughts down below. Have you seen it? Would you ever like to see this little snippet for yourself? Let me know if you do. And if you want to see more behind the scenes I Love Lucy stuff, I enjoy covering this. So we'll see you all next time. And don't forget, everyone, be hopeful. A big thanks to all my Patreon supporters, especially Vito L, Sally N, Russ C, Kev, Daniel B, Citizen Kane 359, and David D. If you want to be on this list, make sure to check out the Patreon link below. Thanks so much.